So, we have Flashback Genealogy, which is one of the better ways to get free frags, especially for the newer units if you're lucky enough to pull them, as well as get just ridiculous amounts of Rio and Froggies. Well, I guess Froggies are also Rio, right? Experience, potions, etc. Alright? That being said, in order to get the maximum rewards, you're gonna have to get 100%. And so this is my strategy to get in 100% on Master Rank. Let's get into it. What it do, it's your boy LASummers, and we're back with another Naruto x Boruto Ninja Tribes video. And as you can see, I have unlocked Master Rank level 2, which means that we have 100% Master Rank 1 of the current Flashback Genealogy, featuring the tactical Kisame Shark Skin Fusion and the UR Killer Bee version 2. And it wasn't that difficult, but only because I started making the preparations like 2-3 days ago. And this is what I mean, right? So there, because it's a tactical and a defensive unit, a lot of times you might want to just go on and bring out like a bevy of tactical units, only because it's alright. You don't want to go with like all attack units, then you can't do any damage against Killer Bee, so you won't be able to get it done. And you don't want to have like all tactical units, because you might be able to get it done, but it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Like I made it to 95% with Kid Kakashi as one of my main damage dealers, but then I didn't realize that he doesn't have plus 5,000 vitality, so we didn't get it done. But after a little bit of tweaking, we were able to 100% it just now, and I did it on my phone, so I didn't like record it. So I was like, let me just go into more depth now, explaining the team, and then maybe I'll just do an actual showcase at reset or whatever. But I was like, okay, so this is my current team. As you can see, it's only actually 487,000 power, which is like really good, but obviously not like your maximum power. Like even like right here I got 548k, but this is not actually my max power. This is just a team I like to run on in arena. But I really like just farming, just a bunch of AoEs, make things go a little bit faster. But anyway, okay. It's not always about using your strongest units, all right? You got to think about this like analytically and like what's the situation that you're going to find yourself in. So in Flashback Genealogy, all right, we only have 2 enemies, okay? But we have to do the most damage that we can to those said enemies, all right? We only get 5 turns. It's not about if I can do, I can get it done on a 30-turn game, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously you would be able to, but it's also not like Alliance Team Battle where you can like just cheese out using tribe specials, multiple times, just doing massive damage. All right, it's 5 turns. It's just a more advanced version of the experience and or Rio drills that you fight, adult Sasuke or adult Naruto every day, as you should be doing, right? It's different. Here we get 5 turns. So let me actually break down this here selection of units. 1, we start off with Datara. Why do we have Datara? Datara is going to give us a 20% crit damage bonus for every unit. And as you're going to see, that's a big theme here. All right, we got a bunch of units who are going to benefit the whole team. All right, so let's continue. All right, and also once they're debuffed, then on the second rotation that he's around, so turn 4, he's going to be able to do pretty much minuscule damage, but he lowers defense, and that's very important. Also, placement is very important, which is why Datara is placed before SR, Hokage Naruto, and Sai. Alright, so we can get off the defense debuff before these two launch their attacks. Now then, next unit, Sai, the best SR unit on the game, and I can't really think of anyone else who's close. That being said, I would say second would probably be this here, Sexy Naruto. But you know, so what Sai does is he's gonna give all of us vitality. He's gonna give all of us extra chakra, right? The whole unit. Once again, very important, benefit the whole team. Okay. Now we have our plus 5,000 vitality units. They're all going to be able to jutsu second turn because of the chakra from Sai. And then once we get the Tribe special, they'll be able to jutsu again. So you want to have, usually you would like to have plus 5,000 units here for your spirit team. Plus they also get the damage increase rate bonus. But if you don't have them, I mean, Kakashi should work fairly well there as well. But me personally, I tried Kakashi, but I felt like it didn't do as much damage to just get off a jutsu than it would to actually, you know, increase the entire team's damage. So that's how I ended up taking him off of this team. Now, the next unit we're gonna move over to is the awesome inside his unique skill. And once again, you might want to actually have to reset to use his unique skill, okay? But what his unique skill does, it gives, I want to say, an 11% or 15% damage bonus to all allies for our 2 turns, I would like to say, right? And then, of course, he does 30% extra damage on his jutsu. So that's really good in doing damage to Killer Bee, right? Boom. Now, SR Hokage Naruto, what he is here for. There we go. Unique skill is gonna boost all allies attack units, which is just gonna benefit Obito and Sexy Jutsu Naruto. And then once he uses his ninjutsu, he's gonna be able to increase all allies attack by 20%. Once again, just boosting attack. That's all we're doing. We're boosting attack, and trying to stack it as much as we can. All right. Also, Sai gives, I want to say a damage increase rate, and I want to say damage increase, or it might be attack. I was way for the units who are active at the time. And Naruto gives, I want to say, crit rate and damage increase rate as well. But you might need to have his LB2 for that. But I know he gives out crit rate and he's an attack or damage increase rate, so he's helping himself as well do more damage. Now then, we're gonna move into like the real like nitty gritty of this here team. Sexy Jutsu Naruto. What is he here for? One, he has one of the newer AoE damage multipliers. Very good for attacking more than one unit, alright? He also is going to lower the damage reduction rate by 25%-ish for 2 turns, I would like to say, right? Now, next, Toby. Okay. Toby is like the actual MVP of this particular team, because Toby is going to give us damage reduction rate, right? So let me take it back. He's going to actually debuff the enemy's damage reduction rate, all right? And then once you have his LB2, he's going to get the same debuff, but just by him being active. Okay, so let me start over. Normally his passive only gives you the damage reduction rate against enemy defensive units, which is fine, you know. But once you get his LB2, then he gets the increased stats, and he will be able to get another further. Why is it further? Why does that shit sound like that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Further. I don't know. Anyway. He gets another damage reduction boost, and he's gonna get another permanent debuff, very important, permanent debuff on his jutsu for both units, which is awesome. Now then, after that we have Obito. Yes, I was trying to decide who I wanted to put in this last attacker slot. I tried Kakashi there because Kakashi gives damage increase rate, damage and crit rate, I want to say, and then he does increase damage to defensive units, right? But I ended up choosing Obito 1 because he's an attack unit. He has way higher stats. He's a 5-star. Well, not a 5-star. He's a UR. I guess he is a 5-star. Anyway, he's a UR, right? And then he also is going to give us, I want to say, attack and damage increase rate for the units on the cell. And then if anyone gets killed, he's also going to get chakra and attack, which is the, I want to say, crit rate as well. He gets a similar boost to like Sasuke, where if any allies get killed, then you know he's gonna get busy, which is very important because, all right, on this particular FG, Kisame is going to be boosting the enemy's damage and I'm gonna say crit rate, and also lowering our damage reduction rate. So you know they're gonna be hitting pretty hard with some of these jutsus, which is fine. You know, as long as essentially these 3 units stay alive, you'll be fine. You know, and once again, you can substitute Obito for anyone who can do like really good damage against a tactical unit. So let's say like Itachi, the OG Itachi, heavy Sasuke, definitely Kakashi, depending on how high you got him built, etc. This particular Obito, I was hitting about 1 million on his first jutsu and about 1.9 million on his second jutsu. So you know, but like I said, there's a lot of like boosting going on, plus allies on the team getting KO and then boosting him even further, doing more damage reduction rate with these 2 units, as well as lowering defense with Deidara and increasing attack plus 20% with this here adult Naruto, excuse me. And now then, these 3 units at the bottom. Okay, I was really hoping that I could have pulled Kisame for this very specific reason, and we got him. As you can see, he's only actually at 3-star right now. We're still, you know, grinding the farm in these fragments, so you know it is what it is. But he does what we need him to do, because at the end of the day, he has his jutsu, and all we need was his jutsu. We actually don't need his passive at all for this particular instance, because by the time we kill him, it's gonna be like the end of the run anyway. You know what I mean? So why do we have Kisame? All right, the thing about Kisame is going to give us damage reduction rate, damage increase rate, and crit rate for every unit. I want to say for 3 turns, but he's attacking on our energy team the 3rd turn anyway, so for the rest of the battle essentially, right? Now after that, we have Trafalgar, right? Trafalgar, same thing pretty much. And I actually don't have his LB2. If I had his LB2, he would give enemies on the same 3-man cell damage increase rate as well when attacking first, which would be awesome, because you should always be attacking first against the enemies in PvE. You should always attack first, generally speaking. If not, go ground on speed, man. You know what to do. But that's what he's there. He's gonna also boost our attack. And then we have Itachi, who once again will boost our attack and our crit rate for 3 turns. He does big AoE damage to these 2 units. He was doing about 780 or so to both units. So, you know, it was alright, about 1.5 give or take, you know, all together. So hopefully that explained it. I mean, that's pretty much this team. Now, if we was to actually break it down, it would be like this. Okay, turn 1, Deidara does anything, it doesn't matter. All right, Sai and Naruto get their unique skills off, boost attack. All right, turn 2, Naruto, he attacks, uses jutsu, just does pretty good damage. It's okay at this point, but it's not like super massive, but it's decent damage reduction rate. Toby, same thing. Hopefully we get the stun on Killer B, because then he won't use his jutsu and won't increase the enemy's guard rate, which is like super annoying, right? And then Obito, he does massive damage to Kisame and lowers his damage reduction rate by, I want to say 36%, something like that. It's like really decent, right? Very significant. Now then, turn 3, we have Kisame. Kisame is going to attack Killer B. All right, he's going to lower his damage reduction rate, or really for both units, and then give us a damage increase rate and crit rate bonus, followed by Gaara, who's gonna attack, give us a further attack bonus by 20%, and then we're gonna have Itachi finish off and get his big damage of about 1.5, you know, total, and he's gonna give us another crit rate and attack bonus. So now we have 3 attack bonuses and 2 crit rate bonuses, which is awesome. Now turn 4 comes, we have my boy OG Deidara. He's gonna jutsu, lowering their defense by I want to say 33%, and hopefully getting a stun. But if not, kind of is what it is. But hopefully he gets the stun. So once again, Killer B doesn't attack. Then we have Sai. Sai's gonna do about 6, 7, 800,000 to Killer B. And then we have Hokage Naruto. He's also going to use his attack on Killer B. Okay, we trying to wipe out Killer B, right? And then he's gonna further boost us. So now we are actually at 4 attack boosts, right? Yeah. Now the final turn, Killer B should be dead. If not dead, maybe about like 10%ish. All right. Sexy Naruto's, he's gonna attack. He's gonna lower damage reduction rate for both units to do big damage. Killer B should be dead. If Killer B is not dead, Toby is going to kill Killer B and also lower the damage increase rate or damage reduction rate for Kisame. And Kisame should be about 30% ish or maybe 40%. And then Obito or whoever your big damage dealer is going to be should hit about 1.7, 1.8 million, depending on, you know, all of their stats, etc. So that was my strategy. If you guys want to see the actual stats, they're actually not like really that high anyway. I don't have like any like weapon awakenings or any of these units except for Sexy Naruto. He's also 7-star. So excuse me. All right, so Obito childhood, my 3rd strongest unit. He's actually at about, we got a decent stat. I said 27% crit rate, like crit damage increase, crit rate, etc. Blah blah blah. All right, but as well, he's at 53k, and we're all on level 82. So obviously, if you're not at this level or if you're higher, it should be even easier than that. But as well, he's at about 53k attack, and honestly, that's really the only thing I care about for FG's attack, because I mean, they get killed anyway. I don't have time for that. All right, so he's at plus 70. Vitalities, you always want those where they need to be. Same thing for Sexy Naruto. He's actually 7-star, 50,000 attack. That's all right. You know what I mean? Everyone's attack gear at least is at plus 70, so you know that's that. And of course, there's certain units who are currently building, or I was currently building. I'm probably gonna stop building them now because we got it done. All right, like where is he? Like this is Kakashi. I'll keep him around, but I don't really need him. Like we got it done without him, which was awesome. Oh, but like you look at like Toby, right? My Toby's only at like 33,000 attack, right? But he's only at plus what 40 on this here fate scroll, etc. So as you can see, like they're not like super jacked and like all the way beast. He's only tier 14. You know, there's still more room for improvement. I just want to show you guys like some of the stats and the strategies that I use, and show you like even if you don't have like the #1 account in all of Ninja Tribes, you can still get it done. All right, it's gonna take some patience. All right, just because you can't get it done the first time, stop, you know, analyze what went wrong. Make sure you're paying attention to like crits and debuffs, etc. Make sure you pay attention to your team composition and attack order, and just keep on trying. You guys can do it. Even if you can't get it done, just make sure that you keep attacking master rank so you can see where you need to improve your units, and also so you get all these sexy rewards. As well, guys, hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like. All right, subscribe. Why not? Help me out, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm almost there. I'm almost at 900. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Please, y'all. It'd be very much appreciated. All right. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Discord, hit me up wherever. As always, guys. Oh, hey, and if any of you guys be playing like, you know, PlayStation 4, any of you guys on like Ninja Storm or Genshin Impact, anything, add me on PSN as well. LASummers, ACE SUMMERS. As always, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.